Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Of course, I want to give you guys an update on Bitcoin. It's been a few days now since I actually gave you guys an update on Bitcoin. So today, that is exactly what I want to do. There is in fact, of course, a fair few Bitcoin charts that I do in fact want to show you guys as usual for today's video. And there is in fact a clip, okay, that I do in fact want to show you guys, okay, and this is very unexpected. I'm pretty sure none of us, okay, did expect this to actually happen. So you guys can read about the title, you can see by the thumbnail what I will in fact be talking about very shortly. But first guys, let me go ahead and give you guys an update on Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing today? So you guys can just clearly see Bitcoin, okay, is still not really moving. Okay, it is in fact consolidating. Okay, you guys can just clearly see that, right? Very strong price, price sideways movements today. So not much movements. We are in fact in the 1 hour time frame, and you guys can just clearly see we are in fact seeing some very strong consolidation movements today, right, this morning. So you guys can just clearly see Bitcoin is still holding strong at 68,500. Okay, so it's still above 68k, which is still pretty good. We saw a couple of days ago Bitcoin was about $69,000, even above $70,000. You guys can just clearly see that right there. But Bitcoin today is currently just slightly down at $68,000, and it is in fact consolidating, right? You guys can clearly see that. So Bitcoin for the past 24 hours is not really moving, okay, down pretty much 1%. Ethereum on the other hand, okay, still holding strong above 3,800. You guys can just clearly see that, and today is actually up 3%. So Ethereum, we know, okay, the Ethereum ETS were officially approved. Okay, I already talked about this a few days ago when it was approved by the SEC, and that's why we are in fact seeing Ethereum close to $4,000. And you guys can clearly see for Ethereum for the past week, 7 days, it's up over 25%. So Ethereum is looking absolutely amazing, and it's still holding very strong. Okay, and it's looking like it wants to reach back up at 4k, and it will very soon. I really do believe in that. But you guys can just clearly see the market today is slightly down 0.55%. The global crypto market cap is now sitting at 2.55 trillion. So for the past 24 hours, we're not really seeing much movements. Okay, a fair few altcoins are actually down, 2%. Okay, 1%. Some altcoins are slightly down, okay, but majority of altcoins today are in fact in the res. You guys can clearly see that for the past 24 hours. So we're not really seeing much movements for the crypto market today, right? Everything is still holding pretty steady. So let me show you guys this clip because it's actually very interesting. Okay, and when I saw this clip, okay, I thought it was fake, to be honest with you guys. Like, this was so unexpected. I didn't expect this. I'm pretty sure none of us expected this, but pretty much Donald Trump, okay, he says, I will ensure that the future of crypto and Bitcoin will be made in the USA. Right? I will support the right to self-custody to the nation's 50 million crypto holders. Right, that's what Donald Trump did in fact say. Let me show you guys this clip because this is actually insane. Right, this is the best speech ever for Bitcoin and crypto.
I will ensure that the future of crypto and the future of Bitcoin will be made in the USA, not driven overseas. I will support the right to self-custody to the nation's 50 million crypto holders. I say this with your vote. I will keep Elizabeth Warren and her goons away from your Bitcoin. And I will never allow the creation of a central bank digital currency.
Greatest speech. It's crazy, guys. Like, this was very unexpected. Like, when I watched this for the first time on X, I was just speechless. I did not believe this. I thought this was like fake, right? But it's not. Okay, so Donald Trump came out and he says, I will ensure that the future of crypto and Bitcoin will be made in the USA. This is obviously huge, right? This is obviously pretty bullish. And it sounds like to me, Donald Trump, he's a Bitcoiner himself, right? So let me know in the comments down below, guys, what do you guys think about this? Because this is also pretty bullish, the things that he says here, right, in this speech is obviously bullish, right? So it seems like even the president, okay, well, he's not the president, right, but Biden, okay, I'm pretty sure Biden will obviously talk about this as well, right? But for someone, okay, that doesn't live in the US. Like, I personally don't live in the US. I live in Australia, but this is obviously still, huge news, right? Like, just in general, right? For the crypto space, obviously. So I really do believe, okay, like, this is obviously bullish, and like the president is now talking about Bitcoin and crypto. Like, this is obviously huge, right? Even though I believe, Donald Trump is not the president right now, he was the current president. It's now Biden, but I believe Biden will maybe talk about this as well. We'll see, right? But let me know in the comments below, guys, what do you guys think about this? Okay, but moving on, okay, just a fun fact, guys, if you guys didn't know already, but BlackRock and Fidelity now own a combined 445,429 Bitcoin, worth a whopping $30.6 billion for their spot Bitcoin ETFs. These ETFs hold 231,029 more Bitcoin than MicroStrategy. So ever since, guys, okay, pretty much ever since the Bitcoin ETFs were officially approved by the SEC earlier, this year, in 2024, around what? When was it? January 11th of 2024. That's when the Bitcoin ETFs were approved. A lot of these institutions like BlackRock, they have in fact been buying a whole bunch of Bitcoin pretty much every single day. And you guys can just clearly see how much Bitcoins these guys own, right? It's absolutely insane. And I've been telling you guys many times, they want to take your Bitcoins, hold your Bitcoins, buy more Bitcoin, and continue to hold your Bitcoins. Hold your Bitcoins for long term, because understand, Bitcoin is in fact a digital currency that's going to be worth millions of dollars, not just 1 million, millions of dollars. And that's why I've been telling you guys many times to accumulate at least one full Bitcoin, because this one full Bitcoin will change your life in the future. Of course, I'm talking long term. I'm not talking short term. Long term, yes, one Bitcoin will be worth a lot. It's going to be extremely rare to own one full Bitcoin in the future, guys. Understand that, right? I've been telling you guys that many times. So, also another fun fact: Pizza Hut accepts Bitcoin in El Salvador, right? And I really do believe this is the future, right? A lot of different businesses and companies will start accepting Bitcoin as payments, right? And a lot more people will start using Bitcoin, right, to pay for things, right? And this is why I really do believe Bitcoin is in fact the future of money, and not just Bitcoin, but just crypto in general, right? Because there's other coins out there like Ethereum, I don't know, Solana, ADA, right, Litecoin, that you can use to pay for things. But Bitcoin is obviously the big one, right? So this is one of the reasons why I'm really bullish, because I really do believe the future, okay, a lot more people are going to start using Bitcoin to pay for things. And of course, major businesses and companies will start accepting Bitcoin as payment as well. So one of the main reasons why I'm really bullish, right? Because it's literally the future of money. Everything's going to be digital, right? So that's that. Like, nowadays, we don't even see people using cash to pay for things, right? It's pretty rare. Everyone uses, credit cards, debit cards, Apple Pay, PayPal, right? All these digital ways to pay for things. But I really do believe Bitcoin and crypto will be a big part of that as well, right? But let's get into these charts, starting off with this one. So this is where Bitcoin is currently at right now. And if Bitcoin, okay, breaks this resistance line, okay, then we will obviously see a continuation of an uptrend, because we know Bitcoin has in fact been forming this uptrend, and it will continue, right? That's if Bitcoin breaks this resistance line. So Bitcoin breakout incoming. Once Bitcoin breaks this resistance, we're going to see a huge pump up to the upside. You guys can just clearly see that, right? Soon enough, we will potentially see a breakout for Bitcoin. Once we see this breakout, then yes, we will in fact see, okay, Bitcoin skyrocketing up to at least 80 to 90 to, of course, $100,000. I really do believe a 100k Bitcoin is coming, guys, and I really want you guys to be prepared for that. But Mags says here, the only regret you'll have is that you didn't buy more. And that's very true, because we know, guys, a bull run is coming, right? Next upcoming few months, we're going to see Bitcoin pumping, and of course, especially next year in 2025, right? You guys can just clearly see that from this chart. 2025 is going to be the year where we are in fact officially going to be seeing Bitcoin having a bull run, and it's going to happen, okay, right after the halving event. And I told you guys many times, this is when the real run begins for Bitcoin, right after the Bitcoin halving event. It doesn't, we don't have a bull run straight away. And we haven't seen that, right, in previous Bitcoin halving events. Yes, we see a run, but it doesn't happen straight away. You got to give it a few weeks time, even a few months time, right, before we actually see a bull run. So I understand the next upcoming few months, and of course next year, 2025, we will obviously see a bull run. Okay, we know a bull run is coming for Bitcoin and crypto in general, right? We know altcoins are gonna pump. Alt season is obviously right around the corner. So understand, okay, we're gonna see a beautiful bull run, and it's gonna lead Bitcoin to new highs, right? So understand this is the time to buy right now, because Bitcoin soon enough is gonna reach, over 100k, while still below 100k right now. As I'm from this video, you better buy some more now. Now, Financial Advisor is always doing research, but I'm just letting you guys know, like, this is the time to buy more, right? Before you have that regret when Bitcoin's over 100k and you didn't take that opportunity to buy Bitcoin when it was below 100k, right? So take this as a huge once in a lifetime opportunity to buy more Bitcoin, right? So that's that. But yes, Stock Money Lizards says here, Bitcoin rose to $200,000, and that's very, very true, as I told you guys many times. Sometime this year in 2024, just like what this chart is showing, 100k is going to happen, potentially in the next upcoming few months, and that will happen, guys. Okay, 100k Bitcoin is coming, okay, for 2024, most likely towards the end of this year in 2024, we're going to see Bitcoin reaching $100,000 per coin, right? That will happen. And it's not going to stop there. Next year, 2025, just like what this chart is in fact showing, it's going to go even higher. $200,000 is very, very possible. And I think it's going to go way higher than $200,000. I think we're going to see Bitcoin over 200k at one point, even potentially 300k. I think all these high price targets for Bitcoin to reach, in 2025 is very, very possible. So prepare yourselves for that, you guys, okay? Because a bull run is coming. We know that, and we will obviously be in a bull market. So prepare yourselves for that. But yes, 100k is coming, 200k is coming, over 200k, and potentially even 300k. So for all my Bitcoin holders out there, prepare yourselves for that, right? But yes, this is the last thing that I want to show you guys. Okay, so the percentage of Bitcoin held for 3 years or more has hit a new all-time high, right? So Bitcoin hodlers are in fact holding the Bitcoins. They are now finally realizing where Bitcoin is heading for long term. So there's a lot of people out there now, okay, a lot of Bitcoin addresses and whatnot holding the Bitcoins, right? There's more, okay? So it seems like a lot of people out there are in fact now realizing where Bitcoin is heading long term, and they are simply holding the Bitcoins for long term. And you can just clearly see, okay, the percentage of Bitcoin held for 3 years or more has hit a new all-time high. So this is obviously very, very bullish. So for all my Bitcoin holders out there, continue to hold your Bitcoins, right? Because we know where Bitcoin is heading. So this is the most scarce asset out there. Soon enough, in the next, I want to say 2 years, 3 years even, right? That's very, very soon. It's going to be very, very, very hard to own and to accumulate one for Bitcoin, because of the Bitcoin price is going to be so high, right? It's going to be extremely rare to see people owning, one Bitcoin and multiple Bitcoins, right? It's going to be very, very rare, guys, because I understand Bitcoin is going to be reaching millions of dollars per coin one day, right? So it's the most scarce asset out there, because obviously there's only 21 million Bitcoins. It's not enough to go around for everyone. Everyone's trying to get a hold of at least one Bitcoin, I'm pretty sure. And a lot of these, big buyers like Michael Saylor, right, buying a whole bunch of Bitcoin. And there's obviously other big buyers out there as well. Like, for example, institutions like BlackRock, they're buying a whole bunch of Bitcoin as well. Like, it's very, very hard, guys, right, for us, like retail investors, to, buy Bitcoin, right? So understand, guys, if you're watching this video right now, you hold more than one Bitcoin, hold it. Continue to hold your Bitcoins, right? Do not sell it to these guys. Hold your Bitcoins. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. More videos will obviously be coming your way. I will obviously keep you guys updated on what's gonna happen with Bitcoin and crypto, but some bullish things are obviously coming. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give thumbs up, subscribe. That is always appreciated. And I catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.